A ruling last Thursday by a disciplinary panel found the actions of PC Christina Lynch and PC Rafał Szymański, who have now both been dismissed without notice, amounted to gross misconduct after that strip search of a 15-year-old girl in Hackney in December of 2020. A number of key issues were highlighted. The panel heard how authorization was not sought for the intimate search, which left child Q feeling demeaned and physically violated. An appropriate adult was not present, a key safeguard of a child's rights, and the girl's mother was not told of the situation. And this incident has been a long-running controversy hanging over the Metropolitan Police.
And I'm pleased to say that in 2 out of every 3 of those searches of this nature, a criminal item of some description or a crime has been revealed, which means that in 2 out of 3 instances at least, these searches are making the public safer. I think it is something that every officer will need to weigh up in terms of the proportionality of what it is that they're trying to achieve whenever they effect any stop and search. So ultimately we need to check ourselves off in terms of what is it that we're trying to prevent and what power do we have to utilise in order to actually make sure that we protect the public without overusing our powers. And I think that's what went wrong in this occasion, is that whilst the officers may have had an honestly held belief around the potential grounds for what they were doing, ultimately the use of the stop and search power in this instance was an overuse and was disproportionate and should never have happened. And I think all the incidents you've mentioned, and in this latest incident of course, are always a setback in terms of community confidence. We as a police service exist for the public, to protect the public, and ultimately we want to make sure that we maintain the hearts and minds of our public as we do so. So it's always a sad day when we see something like this, where findings of gross misconduct against our officers damage public confidence in what we're doing. But I do believe that we can and will continue to build that confidence, because we always learn from the mistakes that we make, and we do everything we can to make sure that we improve our service to the public.